Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome to today's video. So we've got another one of like a workout video coming up. So this one's gonna be about pick and roll passing. I got my friend Nick here, our big man. So hope he doesn't miss too many layups. So yeah, we're gonna do some pick and roll passing. So let's get into it. Alright, so for this first one, I'll do 3 different types of passes, but for the first one, it's just gonna be like a simple pocket pass. So the way that'll look like, so Nick's gonna come set me a screen, and then when you come off it, it's gonna be a little gap, like right here in between the big and your man guarding you. You're gonna slip it in, and then hopefully your big man finishes a layup or something. But yeah, we'll get into this one, show kind of what it looks like. Alright, so one thing to kind of point out, and when you're coming off a screen, so when Nick comes to set me a screen, you're gonna wanna set your defender up a little bit, so like come to this side a little bit, get him on your hip, so then you can come off the screen and just get a little more separation. So something to think about and work on.
As you can see with this pocket pass, oftentimes there's going to be a small seam in between the big man who's picking you up and your big man who's rolling to the rim. This is going to have to be a quick little bounce pass in order to get through that seam. This especially will be open when teams who are playing you are playing in a drop coverage where the big man's sagging far below the point of the screen. So this is when you're going to want to dump it off to your big man and let them get a driving lane towards the rim.
Alright, so for this next one, coming off the screen, when your defender picks you up, there's going to be a tag man in the corner over here. So the guy guarding the shooter in the corner. So you're going to have to read that guy, whether he's going to come tag over here or guard Nick. So if he comes over, picks up the big man, you're going to want to swing one over to Nick, and hopefully you have a shooter in the corner. So we'll get into it.
With these hook passes, like I said, it's going to be extremely important to read the tag man in the corner who has to pick up your rolling big man. Here you can see the defender picks up the big, leaving your shooter in the corner open. Reading this backside defender is going to be super important to decide whether you need to dump it off to your big man or make the skip pass to a shooter in the corner. These passes are really difficult to make because they require a lot of strength and speed to make sure they don't get picked off. But I still think it's something worth working on, and if you can get it down, it's something that will help take your passing game to the next level.
Alright, so for this third one, it's going to be a lob pass, but your big doesn't have to be able to dunk. So like, don't worry about that too much, but this will be like if you can kind of get it over the help defender. So come here, Nick. So when you're coming off of it, you're going to come. There's a couple different ways you could throw it. You could just kind of do a simple little overhead, or you could also do a quick underhand. That'll be a little bit faster, but it's a little bit more challenging, a little bit hard. And yeah, so I mean, there's different ways you could throw it. But so Nick and I will show you some of the couple different options. right, so with this, you don't always have to worry about, like, especially if your big can't dunk, you don't have to worry about getting it right up next to the rim. You can just worry about getting it over the defender, getting it to him, so your big man can finish it.
With lob passes, like I've mentioned, they don't always have to be the flashy dunks that you see in the league. Like you see here, just getting it over the big man who's picking you up off the screen and getting it to a place where only your big man can get to it and get an easy lay off of it is crucial, and it will help you pick up extra assists in games. While these lobs are really fun to throw to big men who have a lot of bounce, it's not always likely you'll be playing with big men who have a lot of bounce. And it's important that you can make the right play and make a simple over-the-head lob pass to a teammate for an easy lay. And these simple passes, like you see, they can still be extremely important and still help your team win games.
Alright, well, that's going to conclude this one. Thank you for watching if you're still around. Another video I could make is like how to score off a pick and roll, but let me know if you want to see that. But so anyways, appreciate my man Nick here for coming in and being a part of the video. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this one. If you haven't yet, please make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it way more than you know, and I'll catch you all in the next one.